Hey guys, it's Widget Wednesday here at Colton RV. I'm Matt. Today we're going to talk about not so much of a widget, but something that you're probably going to use every single time you go camping. That's going to be sewer hose kits, specifically from Valterra. So we have a couple different options here. Anytime you use your camper, unless you're dry camping, you're going to use a sewer hose. So figured it's good to talk about. You have a couple different options in size. You could do a 15-foot option, and a 15-foot option is all one piece, okay? Or you could do a 20-foot, and the cool thing about that is you get two sections of 10. So if you only need 10 feet because you're a short distance away from the dump station, you only have to pull out 10 feet, okay? Two different options. We have the Silverback, which is this yellow box, and we have the Viper. Now, the big difference between the two is really just the thickness of it, okay? The Silverback is a little bit of a thinner build versus the Viper. So still good, but maybe it won't last as long, and the price difference reflects that, okay? But let's talk a little bit more about, the benefits of going with the Valterra sewer hose. So a couple different things. This is the Viper, okay? You can see it expands, it retracts. This is really good for storage. First things first, right at the end here, this is the coupler that's going to attach onto the RV. We're going to do that in just a second. The benefits of going with Valterra, they have 4 hooks, okay? Every RV has 4 prongs. So you're going to have maximum connection between the sewer hose and the RV when you're hooking up, okay? So that means no leaks, which you don't want when you're dumping out your black and gray tank, and a better connection. Not only that, but in the inside of the sewer hoses, we have a little black seal. And what that's going to do is when you connect this sewer hose and twist it onto the camper, it's going to pull tighter to that dump station outlet, which again is going to prevent leaks from happening and just make your the dumping experience a lot better, okay? Not only that, but if you compare it to, say, a cheaper sewer hose out on the market, take a look at this one. It's still flexible, but the biggest difference is this isn't crush resistant. If I squeeze this hard enough, it's gonna break. Okay, and that's the last thing you want when dumping your tanks, okay? If you accidentally step on it, right, it's gonna break. Take a look at these Viper sewer hoses. Same thing with the Silverbacks. You could step on it, right? Nothing's gonna happen. You're not gonna get any leaks. So, a couple extra bucks to upgrade to a nice sewer hose makes a huge difference. So, that's really it. Silverback, a little bit of a thinner build versus the Viper, which is a thicker build. They both come in 15 or 20-foot sections, okay? But let's see how they connect. So when it comes to dumping out your tanks, every RV is going to have a black tank and a gray tank. Now the black tank is anything that goes down the toilet, okay? So that's sewer water. Now the gray tank is anything that goes down the sinks or showers, okay? So it's cleaner, soapy-ish water. What we're going to want to do is pop off the cap here, okay? We're going to want to replace it with the sewer hose. Remember, we have 4 prongs, okay? Just going to twist that on and give it until it kind of clicks into place. What that's going to do is pull the sewer hose closer and make sure that black seal is actually keeping everything in place. From there, we're going to pull the black tank first, and everything's going to run out at that point, okay? And that's going to run to the dump station. We can see it over there. It's no more than a hole in the ground, okay? Once the black tank is empty, we're going to close that, pull the gray. Now the reason we do it in that order is because the gray, soapy, cleanish water is going to clean out the sewer hose a little bit, okay? Those are kind of the basics. When you're done, twist off the cap. These kits come with a little connection you drop in here and it keeps, leaks from happening. Okay, we're going to pop on the sewer cap once again. The biggest thing you have to look out for when dumping your tanks, besides leaks, is going to be when you pull that valve. This is all gravity dumped. So what happens sometimes is the end of the sewer cap here, right? This end piece. Now this is not an actual sewer dump station, so this doesn't fit as it properly should. Typically, these 3 stages are going to snap right into the dump station. This one's just a little too big here. But what can happen when you pull that valve, sometimes this might pop out and lay on the ground. Imagine what's going to happen there. All of your sewer is going to go flying over the dump station. No one's having a good time, okay? So what you want to do is when this snaps into place, we have a really cool product. If you're feeling a little extravagant, take a look at this. We just started carrying Sewie Pigs, okay? A Sewie Pig is, it's a sewer hose holder, okay? You're gonna fill it up with water or sand, and what he does, he's got a little cutout on the bottom here. He's gonna sit on top of your sewer hose. How cool is that, right? So now your sewer hose can't move, okay? It's not gonna, you know, you're not gonna have any messes by accident, and he looks cool. Just to recap, sewer hoses, they're crush resistant. They have 4 prongs and a seal to protect you against any leaks. They have a 3-stage 90-degree on the end, which we saw on the dump station. And if you're feeling a little extravagant, pick up a Sewie Pig to prevent any messes. We also have RV Marine toilet paper here. We have dump chemicals, black tank chemicals, anything you need for your sewer solutions. So that's it, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to call on in or comment down below. Our number here is 716-694-0188. And if you have any recommendations for future Widget Wednesdays, feel free to leave a comment and we'll take a look at it. All right, thanks, guys.